The blade in the foreground is the CUMA battle cleaver made by Combat Ready. The SE Hunglas above it is there to give you an idea of the size of this implement. It's quite a large blade. 5160 spring steel, good carbon steel. This was designed by Wason Johnny Tai. I will include a link to his YouTube channel in the text description box. Alright, I'm going to go over the features and the sheath and give you more size comparisons, but first, let's roll in some footage of some use and abuse of this item. Alright, I hope you enjoyed seeing this in action. Now you see the construction, true full tang. All right, 2 triangular lanyard holes there, extended tang into impact surfaces. Now you see the handle is at an angle. The handle is at a noticeable angle. The blade is forward tip, and that's an ideal angle for chopping, I found. Now, how did this hold up? The handle scales came a little bit loose. I think BladeHQ's video already mentioned that, but just Loctite them and it'll be fine. The blade held up pretty well. There was one nick in the blade. I don't know if you can see it, but around right there, a small nick in the blade, most likely from some pieces of gravel and cinder blocks that were, you know, I break cinder blocks for other tests. Alright, but overall, it held up well. You see it is sharpened on that part. Basically a sharpened pry-bar cleaver design. You see the blade stock. It is 1/5 of an inch thickness at the spine. Bevel here. Obviously a fairly hefty design. That is a hollow grind there. Alright, and then another grind here. And it does have a grind on both sides, which I like. You know, a lot of times you'll get pry bars that are chisel grind. This is not. This is the sheath that the battle cleaver comes with. You can see secondary pocket here with a Velcro closure. Eyelets there. This side, these long straps fit into these Kydex buckles here. Retaining strap here, Velcro closure. It does hold it in. It is quiet. Belt loop right there. Alright, so that's the sheath you get. Alright, you want to see big blades? Here's some big blades. More size comparisons to the far left. That's the K-bar Tanto. Look how small that Tanto is compared to the others, and that's not a small blade, 8 inches. Next to that, SE a little bit longer than the cleaver in the middle, CUMA battle cleaver. To the right of that, another big knife, BK9, excellent knife. Next to that, classic cold steel Trailmaster. All right, so you see where we are. We're in large blade territory. So what I think of this overall, I like the design a lot. You know, I carry a much smaller knife, an extremely sharp Scandi grind knife for my fine, you know, slicing and cutting. So if I were to carry a knife of this length, I would want it to be what this is, which is a specialized chopper. You know, it's not a perfect design. Yeah, you'll have to Loctite the handle scales. And yeah, I might prefer a different kind of grind besides the hollow. But overall, I'm amazed that you can get this for less than $50. When you consider the price, I'm very pleased with the blade. Definitely would recommend it, price considered.